to the republic for which it stands,
one nation, under God,
indivisible,
with liberty and justice for all.
Guns, self-defense, concealed carry. This is the Patriot Defense Podcast. From the War Room in Idaho's high desert, here's your host, Todd Eccles.
It is Saturday afternoon, and once again, we are tucked away in the war room somewhere in the high desert of southern Idaho. Today, I'm joined by the Mr. Kevin Tarver.
Hey.
And the Mr. Josh. I ain't going to say your last name because I will just butcher it.
Oh, wrong way. There.
So, what have you guys been... Actually, we'll start with Josh. You're like a guest almost.
Okay.
So, what have you done this last week that has been... Or since we've talked to you last?
Good. That's a long time.
It's a long time.
That's been a
It's
while.
been Second Amendment related, sir.
Oh, boy, since I was last on the podcast.
Voted in the last two presidential elections.
Grew facial hair.
There you go. It's true.
Oh, boy. It was in March when I was here last time, wasn't it?
I think so.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So,
It was still nice and
remember.
cool, man.
yeah. Bought some new guns.
Oh, what'd you get?
You're one step ahead of me.
Well, I got rid of two of my 9mm Glocks.
Oh, well, that's good.
I bought a HK VP9.
Oh, we
Okay,
like that.
all right.
That's a step up.
I like that. Spent way too much money on extra mags for it.
They aren't cheap.
No.
What, 30. They still $30-$40 a pop.
Yeah, I found a place over there in Boise that had a whole ton of them. And
Yeah.
I don't know if the guy didn't know what he had or if he's just getting rid of them, but they were $27.95.
Huh?
He had 6, and I was like, I'll take them.
There you go.
Good grief, man. You are ready to do some shooting.
When I got the VP9, you couldn't find the mags, and
Yeah.
I went up to take my Mag 40 class. I went up to Kansas, and I took the Mag 40 class. And I went in there, and they had some. I'm like, you just give me. They had like 4 of them, and I bought them all.
Yeah.
And then I found out that I think it's the
P30.
is it the 30?
Yeah.
They fit as well, so I bought some of those, and I ended up buying them. And they're like the law enforcement, so they're not high cap mags, but you couldn't find them, and I was paying like $40-$50 a pop for them.
Yeah. Then I bought a Glock 20 10mm.
Okay, we shot that today.
You did? We did.
It wasn't bad. I like the XDM better.
Well, of course.
But I like that muzzle blast. It's so much more prominent than everything else.
Yeah, it's a good gun though. I shot it pretty good, I thought. So it's a.
Yeah, it's a good gun. I shot it pretty good.
Pretty good.
I thought my own opinion. I thought I did a good job.
Don't be modest.
No one else was complimenting me on it. I had to compliment myself.
I wasn't here. Maybe I'd have complimented you, man. I don't know, but damn,
You were working.
You did it yourself. You did. You're doing the job that guests won't do.
You know what? Here's the thing. I got a wife and 3 daughters, so I got to compliment myself.
Okay.
Okay. Anyhow.
And then my wife bought me for Father's Day a Glock 43.
Oh wow. Why doesn't your wife hang out with my wife? And so my wife buys me guns for Father's Day.
Get you a 1911.
No.
What is a
Eagle.
Glock 43?
It's
That's the mini
little
compact.
single stack.
Oh yeah.
Small
9mm.
9mm.
That's the ouch gun.
Doesn't hurt me to shoot it. And I actually shoot it a little bit better than I do the HK.
I hate that gun. I hate that 43. No offense. I just
I've
don't.
never shot it.
I bought one for my wife for Valentine's Day a few years ago. She likes it. I cannot stand to shoot the thing. It's almost as fun as shooting that stupid DB9, man.
Yeah, but DB9 has its own gimmick because
If
find
I-
one smaller.
If I looked at the two, the DB9 is classy.
Yeah.
Everyone has a 43. No offense. Not everyone has a DB9.
Not everyone has a DB9.
That's right.
Not everyone can hold the Diamondback.
Some people make good choices when they go to the gun store.
Not everybody would buy anything that they come across.
Everything they find.
Well, we were in the Bi-Mart store, and she's sitting there looking, and there's she had the Glock 43 out, and then I guess someone else was looking at like this little crappy Taurus.
Yeah.
And my wife grabs the paperwork, so I'm like, oh crap, no, not that. I was like, whoo.
Oh, you thought you were getting a Taurus?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, I am gonna say I had a couple private classes this week, and I had someone bring in a what is it? I think it's made by I think it's Taurus. The Taurus Spectrum.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd never have seen one of those come in through my class before. And I'm going to tell you what. I was actually mildly impressed with the thing. It was comfortable to shoot. It wasn't that bad. The lady shot it really, really well.
Nice.
And
right on.
It's kind of, it looks like a toy.
It went bang.
But it went bang every single time.
And how much did it cost?
The trigger wasn't horrible. They're like cheap. They're like a couple $100.
Thank you. That gives it extra points.
Yeah, I mean, it's real rounded and real. There's no sharp edges on it, and it's just real.
I haven't seen it.
Yeah, it's because they're not that popular.
Okay.
But I was mildly impressed. It's the first one I've seen. They've been out for a couple of years, I think.
Yeah.
And it shot really well. I'd go buy one. I'd get behind one of those. I mean,
so you're saying it's not a Saturday night special, but it's kind of like a last call Friday night.
maybe, yeah, something like that. No, it was an impressive. It was really kind of an impressive little gun.
Right on.
So I was happy with it. So
It's the do dirt gun.
the dude,
When you got to go do dirt,
there you go. That's the one you're gonna
throw it in
grab.
the river. But
So-
we don't do that here.
No, not
Okay,
at all.
all right.
Down in the bayou. That's a bayou thing where you go down there and you go get it.
Throw it in the Chaffalot Basin. It'll never be seen again.
So, what have you done, Second Amendment related, sir?
What have I done? Second Amendment related?
Anything?
I'm thinking. I don't know. I wasn't prepared to be here. I was busy working,
Working on your guns.
taking care of my
Gun show.
Working on your guns.
my supervisors, my bosses, making them happy because that's what I live for.
Yeah, that's what you were doing.
Yeah, and I didn't get too much done today. So
That's
I
okay.
don't know. I can't.
You did the most important thing. You showed up here for the freaking podcast.
There you go.
This
There
is
you
the
go.
most important thing. I'm impressed because you know what? It's the last weekend of the freaking month,
It is, ain't it?
and you're here.
It's the last day of the month, almost. Day
Tomorrow.
before the last.
Yeah.
I got to hustle tomorrow, boy. Woo! I got 3 days worth of work to do tomorrow.
That's okay. You're good at it now, right? You've
Yeah,
been doing that for years, right? Okay, we need to move on.
Ready to skateboard through a store. Beep.
Different topic.
I wonder if we okay.
What?
I was checking our stream. I'm like, are we up?
We're up.
Two
We
people
got
or three
freaking
people are
broadcast.
watching.
There's people are busy, man. It's Saturday. They're out camping. It's nice weather.
Beautiful weather.
It's hot as hell out there. It's
Yeah.
miserable. It's awful. I'm ready for winter. It's good grief. It done passed my threshold of.
Winter
All right,
carry.
that's it. I'm done. It's hot. It's 80 degrees.
He wants winter
outside.
back so he can carry the Desert Eagle, the Deagle.
Oh man.
Well, I do feel for Tarver because as you the more padding you have, the
I wear like 3 layers of clothing, long sleeve, and work in the sun. That's rough, man. That's rough. 80 degrees ain't no joke.
I understand because when I lost a little, I was like constantly freaking cold.
And
I
you-
was wearing a sweatshirt this morning during class.
All right, we getting way off topic, but you go to work at 4 o'clock in the freaking morning.
I do.
All right? It's still 60
I'm
degrees.
still half asleep.
All right.
Okay, we got you back on
Yeah,
topic.
back on topic.
So we had a class today.
we did.
That's what you came down to help me with the
Yeah.
class, right?
Yes, and
So-
we did one last week as well.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
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 Okay, it's been a while, man.
Yeah.
So we can talk about that one too.
Okay.
So we're not going to name the group that was here. It was
Okay.
a church group.
Yeah.
Did we talk? Did we talk about it?
Oh, nope.
I don't think so. Well, we mentioned it. You came down and helped me with the church group. We had a church group in here. We they did a little shooting. We fine tuned some of them. It was a great class. But the most recent class was today's class, and it was a free
A
class.
church security team or just
Church security.
church member
Yes.
team?
Church security.
Church
team.
security.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, Patriot Defense is moving on up.
All right.
Moving on up. This is what I'm gonna do full time now.
Okay.
No, we
Your
had
wife's storming out of the house right now.
yeah, probably. No, we had a free women's class today.
Yes.
So the class premise, the idea behind the class was that I wanted women who haven't shot before or maybe hadn't shot for years or were really nervous, scared about it, whatever, to come to the class, and we would let them. I'd provide the ammo, the firearms, eye protection, ear protection, all that stuff. 20 rounds. We go over safety, answer any questions, concerns they might have, go over some basic shooting fundamentals, and then they could shoot 20 rounds. And it wasn't really said. It was typically the rough layout of how to shoot was 10 rounds isosceles, 10 rounds Weaver stance. Or kind of just show them how to do it right and how to do it safely, find a gun that fit them. So if they wanted to go beyond that and decided that carrying a firearm was something that they wanted to do, or purchasing one was something they wanted to do, that they could feel more comfortable, getting a taste of it and then going and purchasing one or moving on in the world of guns and firearms.
Yeah.
Too many times I've have women come in and their husbands or boyfriends or brothers hand them a firearm and say, yeah, go ahead, just shoot that. And the next thing you know, they hate guns. It's too big. It's too loud. The recoil, they drop it. It scares them, whatever. And I hate to see that. And I thought this would be a great way. So we had about 10 or 11 people show up today.
Yeah.
They brought their own guns?
No. I provided guns and ammo.
What?
Yeah.
Well, I provided the guns, and Morgan, he watches the show. He's a listener, a subscriber. He graciously
Patreon?
he graciously supplied the ammo.
Yeah.
Wow.
He came and he
Way
brought
to
me
go.
a few boxes of ammo, and then we had a bunch of guys come down, Josh being one of them, all donated their time. That way, each woman shooting, we had 5 people up there at a time, had their own private instructor. So it was like attention on them. It wasn't load 5, shoot 5. It was right there. Any questions? What are your fears? What are you scared of? Okay, hold it this way. It actually worked out really good.
It did.
It was a great class.
And there was some amazing progress.
There was. I mean, we had one woman. We're not going to name names or anything like that. She was totally scared of guns. You helped her, right?
Yeah.
Scared of guns, didn't want to shoot, was here to support her mom. And he got her to shoot, and she shot great. You tell the story.
Oh, dude, okay. So we get up there, showed her proper grip. We worked on stance a little bit, how the gun works, how to manipulate it, how to load it and everything, sight picture. So she was kind of sitting there. I'm like, do you want to shoot one? I guess I should. I'll just shoot one. So I loaded the magazine for her. She put it in the gun, dropped the slide.
What was the gun?
It was the 2.0.
2.0.
MMP.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So she brings the gun up on sight, and I'm thinking, okay. Pop. She's like that far high and right of the bullseye.
Yeah, she's a good shot.
Yeah. She puts the gun down. She's kind of got this quirky smile. She says, that was fun. You want to do it again? Yes. Yeah. So load up one more. Same thing. Identically, almost same place, like the bullseye had Mickey Mouse ears.
I think women just have more stable hands. They just are naturally good. But a lot of them I've seen. I mean, they
pay attention.
Yeah, but still.
Yeah, no,
you can pay attention and still shoot bad.
Well, you can pay attention, but I think they put everything that you tell them to use. You know, they make sure that they're putting it all into play. Does that make sense? Yeah. You're going to show a guy how to do it, and he's going to go, okay, yeah, and he's going to, next thing you know, he's going to be teacupping that sucker.
Yeah.
You know, he listens, but he doesn't put it into action. They think about every step of the process, and they're very conscious about doing that. Am I doing this right? They're always concerned. Am I doing this right? Does this look okay? And you see them over there moving their hands around, trying to get everything perfect. Yeah. And normally they shoot better than the guys do.
Yeah. She did phenomenal. I mean, it was, by the time we got about halfway done, she wanted to step back a little bit and take a little breather and work on the Weaver stance. So her mom is shooting right next to her. And she steps back, looks at her mom, and goes, so did you hit anything yet?
She's giving her mom crap.
Getting a little cocky over there.
You might be able to hit an elephant. It's like, oh, man.
Wow. But damaging mom's ego.
Yeah. But she seriously, I mean, the piece of paper, the targets you use, she had 2 of them up on top of each other. I mean, seriously, that wide.
Oh, yeah.
All the way down.
How wide?
You got to say it.
That wide.
Nobody can hear you.
About
you got to say it, man. I know you're here. But
had to been like, I don't know. It couldn't have been more than 5 inches wide.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. She did. She shot fantastic.
Yeah.
So the gal that
she's in the market for a gun.
Oh yeah, I think there's a few of them are.
Oh yeah.
So the gal that I helped, she'd shot before in the past, but she hadn't really shot handguns before, and she was a little scared of handguns. She'd had a really bad experience with a family member and a handgun in the past. So she was kind of scared.
That's kind of scary.
Yeah.
Kind of story. Never mind. Maybe you don't want to tell that story.
Yeah. She was kind of scared. Bad experience. So anyhow, she came down, and the next thing I know, we got her through the first 1 or 2 rounds. The next thing I know, she hit the bullseye like freaking 3 times.
Boy, I need to come to one of those classes. I'll swing up right when it's over with that big ice cream truck and swing the door open. Guns for sale. Come on over here, boys and girls.
So that's a great business move. I like it. Guns and gumbo.
Yeah, come on over here and get you a gun, girl.
By the way, did I mention I'm single?
Here's my business card. Oh man, I can protect you and make you gumbo.
Oh no, you can't make them gumbo. They'll want you to do that all the time.
So no, it was a great class.
It was
a lot of fun. Really great response. There's brand new first time shooters there, and it went smooth. Wes showed up.
Yeah.
Wes showed up with he's a gunsmith for what's his
Lock, Stock, and Barrel.
Lock, Stock, and Barrel. He's a new gunsmith in town, and he actually has a little storefront there and has some guns for sale. And he came down. He did do
In what town?
in Twin Falls, Idaho. He's actually does his trigger. He brought his revolvers. He asked if he could bring some revolvers.
Of course.
And he would provide the ammo and let them shoot the revolvers after they got done shooting the semi-autos. And so he graciously stepped in, and he had revolvers that he'd done trigger work on. Oh my gosh!
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, dude! They were so slick, and they got to shoot like what 4 or 5 of his revolvers?
He had
4 of them, I think.
Yeah, he had 4 real nice ones.
He already stole my idea, man. He's gonna be okay. So he just sold 4 revolvers.
He didn't show up in a
means
truck.
it's going to cost you half as much to do it now.
Do it?
It's going to just cost you half as much to do it because you'll have a business partner.
Well, I need to find out where he's at. I could use a couple trigger jobs.
I can get you an address.
You don't remember what street he's on? Do you? Lock, Stock, and Barrel.
4th?
Twin Falls.
4th, I think. Yeah, it's kind of back by the. I'll have to get it.
Okay.
I'll get you a business card. I got one, but
You know what would be nice?
you might be on the podcast here in the next couple weeks.
Get that big old, and I'm drawing a blank. What the big 45 with the suppressor? Get that trigger tightened up.
Oh yeah, that's your end of the world gun.
Yeah, what was it? Wait a minute. I don't remember what it was.
Isn't it a SIG or something? What is that?
No, it was a FNP 45.
Yeah, big sucker. But no, great day, great response, went really well, and then we stayed and did some shooting afterwards.
Yeah.
And I shot the 10, and we shot some of Wes's revolvers, and
Yes.
Wes brought he had this case he opened up, and he had how many 1911s are in that case? He had there was 6 1911s in that case.
Well, actually, there's only one true to form 1911, and then 5 variants.
Oh.
But anyhow.
I only have one 1911 left.
He was shooting his 1911s. He said, "Well, I'd have you shoot some 1911." I didn't shoot any of them, but before I'm going to bring some 1911s to show you what a real 1911 is. I'm watching him shoot. Bang, bang, click, 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 bang.
How were they? You remember?
They're Kimbers.
Oh
No, there was-
man!
The one that went click was a Kimber.
Yeah, there was a Remington, a Ruger.
I bought my son that Ruger. I'm like, they looked at me at the gun store like, "What are you buying this for?" I'm like, "It's for my son. If he tears it up, I don't care."
Yeah.
So when when he was shooting that, it went click. I kind of started chuckling at the other end of the table as a clear, and he kind of I think he looked over at me. He didn't say much. But anyhow, just another example of a 45.
Giving you that old evil.
Yeah, well,
I need to take it out and shoot it. I only have one left, and I don't think I've ever shot it. It's a SIG Nightmare.
SIG Nightmare.
SIG Nightmare. It's got a cool ass name. It's got a cool ass.
Why don't you bring it? Dude?
Either that or it's
It's a
going to really
1911.
suck and it'll be a nightmare.
Well, let's hope not. That'd be terrible.
It's giving you a premise.
I tell you what. You keep talking. I'm gonna pull you a picture up.
Yeah, we need to shoot it. It sounds like I need to shoot it, right?
The SIG Nightmare.
All right, I'm going to sound like a total idiot. How do I respond?
You click down there on the comment section, and you type, and then you hit enter.
I must not have been clicking hard enough.
There you go, sir.
The Nightmare. Boy, what a cool ass name, right?
Yeah.
And
Does it
wait
look
till you
good?
see it. It looks so awesome. I'm like, I gotta have it. It's beautiful.
And you have never shot it.
Check that bad boy out.
It looks good, but it just kind of looks like a 1911.
Come on, man.
It looks like it's black. It looks like a 1911.
That's like a Punisher 1911.
Is that what it is?
Beautiful.
It's a freaking... yeah, I guess it is.
Dragging him across the finish
It's
line.
It's
Okay.
the Nightmare.
Huh?
It's a Nightmare.
That's a good looking gun.
Wasn't there a deal going around 5 or 6 years ago where if you bought that, you got the 22 for free?
Yeah.
What?
Okay, that's another reason I bought it.
You wanted a free 22.
I didn't want the 45. I wanted the 22.
You bought
I didn't want it either, but I'm like, it's an extra gun.
You bought the Sig Nightmare so you could get a free 22.
Well, no, I liked it anyway. And then they like, you get a free 1911 22 also. I'm like, sign me up, man. Like, how can I not buy this now? And I didn't shoot it either. I just sold it.
He's just making some money.
No, I'm losing money every time. But, yeah.
Okay. We got some stories. You got some story. You got a story.
Okay.
This man's got 3 hours worth of what he's done in second minute from the last time he's been here.
I know.
You gotta have me on more often.
Yeah, you need to drive down from Boise more often.
That's a little. I was driving from Twin. I'm like, I don't know. I don't know if I can make it.
I usually close my eyes about Mountain Home, wake up again, Glens Ferry. It's good.
Man, I can't. You know, this dude's going to run 100 miles. I hate to drive 100 miles. It takes too long. I'm like, oh my God, it's so boring. And he's going to run.
Todd, train. What? Run up. I'll meet you at stage stop.
Well, I train after my 50 mile.
Okay.
Okay.
100 miles.
I'm not running that on concrete, by the way. I'm not doing it.
Y'all say a prayer for Todd. He's going to get. Man, you get down there, you start doing 100 miles, you start having an organ failure and stuff. People crawling across finish lines and stuff. You know, you have 3 or 4 people propping them up and moving their legs to get them across it.
I'll bet you can make a 300% return on that coconut juice.
You guys are awesome and very supportive. Let me tell you that.
No, I'm looking out for you, man. I'm worried about you.
I appreciate your support. Oh, by the way, before you get started in your story, remember we were talking about YouTube videos and what we're going to name ourselves?
Don't tell me somebody's done it.
Someone called. They commented a name for our video channel called Squibload.
Call who?
Squibload.
Squibload.
Have you ever heard of Squibloads?
Yeah, ain't that what you got over there?
What?
What do you call those things?
Those are UTM.
Those are YouTube. Squibloads are like hang fires.
I've heard it. I don't remember what
Goes
it is.
off and the bullet stops in the barrel.
Yeah.
Nice.
So he thinks we should call our YouTube channel Squibload.
Wow. That's not good.
Hey, we're all getting up there in age. I mean,
Yeah, but come on, man.
losing my hair a little bit.
It eventually happens to every guy.
Yeah, but not that. Not the Squiblo.
Okay, read us. Let's get into the news here.
All right, so this first story is out of Indianapolis, Indiana, and it basically what happened was there was a police officer tried to stop a vehicle. The driver fled with 2 others in the car. A passenger jumped out of the vehicle on the road and began running through a neighborhood. A homeowner in the neighborhood saw the commotion, grabbed his gun, and fired a shot, missing the fleeing passenger, and the bullet struck an 11-year-old girl.
Woo, that's what I was waiting on. I don't even know the story. I'm like, why are you doing? Why are you shooting at random people running?
And she's as of this printing, she's in the UI health
Custody?
and stable condition.
Okay.
And
So the guy chased the car down.
no,
I missed the story.
Police were pulling over a car. They took off.
Yeah, they took off. A passenger jumped out of the car in a neighborhood. The dude saw the guy jump out of the car, grabbed his gun, and fired around.
What? No.
Because that's
from his house.
Because
Now, this was Chicago?
Indianapolis.
Okay.
Because that's super responsible, right?
Yeah.
I mean, come on, man.
Oh, it depends on what neighborhood you're in. He could have took a shot and just slipped back in the house. Nobody knows.
It happens every day at 3 o'clock.
Yeah, man. Just wrong place, wrong time.
It's keeping property values down.
Hit an 11-year-old. Good.
So
grief.
you are responsible for every
Yes.
round that leaves your gun. And we had actually had that question in class today, right?
Yeah, we did.
I mean, we talked about, they were asking us about,
Okay.
they were asking us about pass-throughs.
You got it on video?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
They were asking us about pass-throughs. You know, what if you shoot someone, the bullet goes through, goes on, hits someone else? What if you're outside shooting at a target and, you know, that kind of stuff?
Yeah, I think the question was
Good luck, brother. I'm out of here.
Get it.
Yeah.
No, you're responsible for every round that leaves. So
Yeah.
if you stop the bad guy, but you injure or even kill someone else,
Yeah.
guess what? Congratulations, you
Yeah.
stopped the bad guy. But guess what? You're going to be spending
You're
the
the
rest of
bad
your
guy.
life. You're now the bad guy.
Yeah, you're gonna do 8 to 10.
So they were talking
On
about
25 cents.
different type of rounds that they needed to carry, and
Yeah.
carry with a good hollow point.
Yes.
Don't carry a freaking Full Metal Jacket. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
we talked about this with Dean last week. Carry a good hollow point, one that's made to go in, cause a large wound channel, cause the person to bleed out and stay in them.
Dump the energy, yeah. Stay in that body. And do not freaking shoot unless you have to.
Yeah.
Like I said, expect to go to jail when you shoot. And then if it's still worth it, you had to.
Exactly. Yeah.
Now this fool
Yeah.
is just going to point a gun out his house and
Bam! I want to
somebody's running.
I want to get in
Shoot
on the
him!
action. Slow him down.
Hey, Todd,
And
don't
back
do
to
one of your
dinner.
races through Indianapolis.
Yeah, back to dinner, right? I mean,
I don't think that goes to Indiana.
so we also had a pretty good conversation today in class about in Idaho, okay? In Idaho about what was property and what was not. So in Idaho, you can't defend your property, okay? Someone's breaking into your car, sorry, you can't shoot them. They're leaving your property with your TV. Guess what? You can't shoot them. That's not, you're not allowed to do that. They shoot your dog. Sorry, that's your dog. You can't shoot it. If they're, I'm just saying right now that's considered property.
Yeah.
Horses, cows, sheep, dogs, cats. Those are pets. Those are considered property, and you can't shoot someone to defend your property. But the lady asked, "Well, what if there's other dogs? They're attacking your horses, your cows." That's a little different at that point, right?
Yeah.
You're not taking a human life to protect your cow or your horse or whatever.
You're shooting property to protect your property.
Yeah.
If I'm standing there and somebody comes up and shoots my dog, hey, I thought I was next, man.
Well, right.
Sorry. Now, if you taking my TV, I ain't going to shoot you, but I'm going to put some knots on the back of your head. I'm going to run up on you with something.
Well, we talked that you could actually draw.
Sound like a hammer going off. Pow, pow.
You gonna pistol whip him from an SCCY?
Yeah, going to wake up looking like Charlie Brown with knots all over his head.
through the freaking high point at him. But yeah, so can't defend property, defend yourself.
Yep.
If you can draw your firearm, you can point it at them and say, "Put my freaking TV back." They may or may not.
I ain't going to, man, that TV costs $500. I ain't going to allow you, the retainer costs thousands, man. You don't want no part of that. Take that TV up. Say, well, I'll see you again.
Yeah,
Don't let me catch you coming in here.
that's right. You get one chance. Next time the TV's going to be a hell of a lot nicer. So,
We'll say this end towards enemy on the front.
Yeah, well, hey, man. I'll give it to law enforcement, let them try and get it. I ain't killing nobody over something like that because the trouble that you'll go through, man, you'll go through a lot of trouble. Not only that, you got some people that always, I'll shoot him. I don't want to shoot nobody. I really don't.
no, it's a mess.
Yeah, well, not only that, I'm trying to get off this earth in decent shape, man. I'm not,
Yeah.
I'm not trying to go around doing all kind of damage, but yeah, you better be careful. If I'm in there and you coming in my house, oh, Lord. Help you.
Well, all of a sudden you're a threat. You kick open my door at 2 o'clock in the morning. I consider you a threat, right?
Yeah.
You are a threat.
So that's kind of when I jump in and intervene, and
Yeah.
Well,
Well, if you come up and shoot my dog, you're a threat.
we
It depends on how, you can't, I don't understand the scenario that you was playing out. I mean, if you go home and your dog's dead and there's a bullet hole in him, you find out who did it later. Yeah, you can't do nothing about that.
right.
It's over. Call the cops, let them handle it.
Well,
If you walk up to me and shoot my dog, hey, man.
That's right. What's going on? So there was a gal in class today. It's a little old lady, great lady, this little gal, and she's like, "I tell you what, someone's in my house. I'm gonna get my gun and I'm gonna yell. I'm gonna yell out the hallway, get out of the house, you mofo! I'm gonna start shooting. I'm gonna kill you." And I was like, whoa! You probably don't.
And she was like, looking like a grandma. There are people in there going, huh?
Yeah.
She's going to give him a speech, though.
Yeah, get out of my house, you mofo. Well, she actually freaking said it.
Yeah.
It was freaking funny. Everyone was like, whoa.
Calm down, Granny.
She was.
Get in there and make some cornbread. You doing all that?
I heard that. I'm not going to tell her that.
Yeah. Them old people kill you, man.
Oh yeah, they don't want to fight, man.
They can't, no.
Serious stuff there.
They'll kill you, man. They'll kill you quick.
So if you notice, Mark hasn't been here lately. I'm going to bring this up. I should have brought this up earlier. Mr. Mark, he's off camping this weekend again for a 4-wheeler trip. I was thinking about this last night.
Who said he could have a life?
Who said he could have a life outside the podcast?
Right.
That's right. Who said he could? He
Priorities,
didn't
man.
ask us for permission.
He's an integral part of
Priorities.
Patriot Defense Podcast.
That's okay because he's going to have a good story.
He's not even on. He's not even watching.
He's going to have a good. Have in the mountains. He's
a likely story.
He's going to have a good story to tell though, because I can just imagine him getting ready for this trip this morning, getting on his 4-wheeler, strapping on his dual high points.
Oh.
He's heading to the woods. I'd imagine he's got some camouflaged ones with him, you know. He's got to fit in with all the backwoods people he's going to go hang out with.
Where's he going?
The mountain somewhere.
What mountain?
That way.
So did Mark get the
Sun Valley?
No, Fairfield.
the new
With
Yeet Cannons?
and
Yeah, he bought the Yeet Cannon.
Yeet Yeet.
I've heard that. What is that?
That's what they named the new high point.
Oh yeah.
The YC9.
Did they actually name it? I know they had a petition that wanted them to do that.
I think they're going.
Yeah.
They should. What the hell?
The Yeet Cannon.
That's going to gain him so much. People are going to buy it just for that.
Just to have the Yeet Cannon.
Look, I got a piece of Yeet.
You got to have it stamped on there.
I'm going to buy it. I'm buying me a Yeet Cannon.
You
If
know
I
what's
buy
scary?
one,
I don't know what a Yeet is. What am I saying? What is a Yeet?
I don't know. Todd.
I'm old, dude. I'm like going to be like 43 next
Them
week.
youngsters got us using profanity up in there.
That's like a millennial thing.
It's a millennial. I'm no millennial. I'll have to ask
Yeet.
Mike. Do you want me to text my daughter and find out what Yeet means?
No, no.
Okay.
It's close to. Never mind.
So I can text her.
It kind of sounds like a Yeet some chicken tonight.
We got two people watching. What the frick's a Yeet?
Yeah, what is a Yeet?
Why did High Point name their gun Yeet Cannon? What's a Yeet?
It is 2020, so why y'all?
Are you looking it up over there?
Well, I'm looking it up, and if my phone shuts down, we'll know it was bad.
You're looking it up on your work phone.
I am. From the Urban Dictionary too.
Oh, what's Yeet mean? What's Yeet mean?
Uh,
Come on, this is dead air, man.
Okay, to discard an item at high velocity.
Are we discarding the round, or are we just discarding the whole?
Anything.
Yes.
We discarding the whole gun.
A sample sentence. Now, I don't know how right this is because we're all old. Alex finishes his soda and proceeds to yeet his empty can into the trash bin. First of all, I had never heard anybody on the street say trash bin. But,
Or yeet, for that matter.
Yeah, I haven't. But that's from the Urban Dictionary. So, yeah. And it's a meme. So, all right, well.
Whatever.
That only took a second.
Yeet Cannon. I need a Yeet Cannon. It came out before the PD10 or PD9 or what the hell gun am I waiting for now? PD10?
Yeah.
I forgot the damn name of it. It's been so long.
You might as well.
I don't know that it's ever.
You might as well forget about it.
I don't know that it's ever coming out. But I'm gonna get myself a Yeet Cannon. I'm gonna go ahead and have Patriot Defense logo engraved onto the Yeet Cannon.
I was going to ask you, who did that laser engraving on the slide of your 19?
My buddy over in Filer, Wayment Manufacturing. They got a little laser engraver in there. Did awesome. Go and talk to my buddy Ken.
That's cool.
What did you put on it?
My Patriot Defense logo.
Yeah, his business logo.
Well,
or wherever it is. Is it on here? Yeah, it's right there.
That's pretty impressive.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
You got that detail. That's
the little laser is pretty awesome. He didn't know if he could, and his daughter was like, "Stick it in and try it, Dad." So
it's not yours if it don't work.
Yeah, it turned out.
Charge.
It turned out pretty good.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
what do you say? We got more stories.
We do.
I got some stories.
Okay.
The NRA is at it again.
Oh, man.
At it again.
Here we go.
The NRA hired a CFO, a chief financial officer, is that what that is? Who was caught embezzling. It was on record that from where he used to work. So Wilson Woody
Why can't I get
Phillips
a job?
Jr.
Why can't I get one of these positions?
What's that name again?
Wilson Woody Phillips Jr.
Sounds like a criminal.
I just wouldn't hire him because of the name.
Wilson Woody Phillips.
Once worked at an employee benefits consulting firm and he was supposed to pay $45,000 to a Texas company, yet somehow the money was rerouted to his account.
You know, only high-grade criminals use all three names,
Yeah.
man. You don't.
And their own account to commit crimes.
Well, regular criminals just have, two names at most, usually a street name or something.
Actually, he was smart. It was rerouted.
all three names.
He was rerouted to an account in Maryland under the name of Hughes.
Oh, okay.
So he was sly about it. But anyhow, they knew this, yet they hired him anyway. Why would you hire someone that's trying to that embezzled money at their freaking past job? That's why they lost their job, and you're going to hire them, and then you're going to ask me to send money to you.
He's
you're
the fall
his
guy.
boss,
He don't
you-
know it. He's going to take the blame for everything.
he just may at this point.
I didn't spend no $400,000 on suits. That
Yes,
must
you
have
did.
been
We got the
Woody.
receipts.
So, really quick here. Another one says, the title of this article is, "Hey, NRA, this seems like a really big deal." Sounds like,
Where's that from?
I don't know. Eric, I didn't print that part off.
Come on, man.
I'm very
Oh,
selective.
Eric Erickson.
Oh,
Oh,
is that-
my Lord.
Is he good or bad?
Is that
He's
one of
a
the
never
ones I
Trump
sent?
or Glenn Beck clone.
He's a what?
Glenn Beck clone. He went to
Oh.
my high school. He was a couple years behind me.
He went to your high school?
Yeah.
You're just going to leave it at that?
Yeah, pretty much.
Did you beat him up? Did you lock him in his
I didn't
locker?
beat him up. I was the big guy, and he was a little Eric Erickson. And yeah, I don't even know if everybody knew me. I guess he knew me, but who cares? He's a couple years behind me.
So the article says, just so
Little
we
punk.
are clear that
I should have beat his ass.
just so
beat
we
the
are
hell
clear,
out of him.
the NRA's top outside lawyer is the son-in-law and brother-in-law of the top executives of the company the NRA is fighting, which would be the Ackerman McQueen. And the guy is also a huge donor to anti-gun Democrats. So they've hired this guy who is a huge donor to anti-gun Democrats, who's related to the people that run and own the firm that the NRA is fighting, this Ackerman McQueen firm. It says, what the hell is going on? This just sounds so incestually corrupt. The NRA has squandered its reputation and abdicated its responsibilities to gun owners, and now this. The NRA, every week, man, I could probably come up with 10 different NRA
More
articles.
and more people getting upset with him.
They are going
Well,
down.
they're changing their name. It's no longer National Rifle Association. It's No Relevant Attributes.
They're something.
The problem with this, here's the problem with Eric Erickson speaking out. When you get Eric Erickson or a
Can we
Ben
get him
Shapiro,
on the podcast?
probably not, no.
Okay, go on.
He thinks he's special. He's better than everybody. You get a Ben Shapiro, you get one of these guys. It's not that they're great speakers or thinkers. They have billionaires behind them. Both of them. That's where they get their websites from. That's how they promote themselves. They have billionaires behind them. So that's not just Eric Erickson. I promise you, some people okayed him to come out with that opinion.
Oh, gotcha.
And big money is now allowing them to take shots at the NRA. So it's not looking good. Not looking good for the NRA.
So someone asked me today in our class, what's going to happen to the NRA? One gal wanted to go get all credentialed up and stuff as an instructor. She goes, should I still do it? And I was
Yeah,
like,
why not? If it helps.
go do it. I think what's going to happen to the NRA, I think they're going to turn it inside, hopefully. They're going to turn it inside out, and they're just going to restructure.
Mm-hmm.
I think they're going to get rid of the people that cause the problems. They need to get back to their roots, back to why they came together. And like you said before, money, man. It's all about the money.
They got to replace the whole board, though, because when they had that big blow up with, what's his name, LaPierre, they all unanimously the next day in private voted him right back in. I'm like, come on, man. All y'all got to go.
Dude, they're all in on
You
it.
all got to go. Yeah, they all are.
They're all there. They were all there trying on suits with him.
Yeah, well, they got their own accounts that's not as big, and they're like, as long as he's taking the rounds, they're going to leave him out front because they don't want him digging up bodies either.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. It's kind of fun to watch and see where it goes.
Nasty business, man.
They called me last week looking for money.
Oh, Wayne?
Yeah, Wayne himself.
I need a tie, man.
I need a tie, Todd.
Oh, damn, we was on the same page with that.
I'm cutting back. I'm at the Men's Warehouse.
Yeah, you could buy the whole Men's Warehouse for that.
I need some plaid socks. So you got a story over there, don't you, sir?
I got a story. It's not too much.
You just knocked over your freaking coconut milk.
Coconut water. Oh, don't tell people I drink coconut water. They'll think I'm special.
You are special.
Actually, great for hydration. This is from the Daily Mail. 2 people are charged with sending AR-15s, explosives, and silencers from Florida to South America as part of a massive arms smuggling ring. Okay. First off, let me dip into this. The first thing,
We're revving up here.
yeah, the first thing that I'm noticing here is all of a sudden the silencers are in the headlines. A silencer. Come on now, watch this. This is going to turn into a pattern. If we see this again, if we see some silencer or suppressor story coming out again where some crime's taking place, get ready for it. Get ready for it. These stories don't come out of nowhere. These silencers. They may have had a couple of guys out there.
They're priming the pump.
Are you kidding me? You know how many guns are going from Florida to Cuba and Venezuela and Nicaragua and all over the place? I can't even say that. All over the damn world. Come on, man. Anyway, here's where we got.
Get it.
These guys had a couple of firearms. Homeland Security Agency's 5,300 firearms and components show.
Components.
Yeah. Probably one rifle and a bunch of mags. Many of them powerful AR-15 rifles. Powerful. In Florida and Argentina. More than 24 people have been arrested in Argentina, Brazil, and the U.S. as part of Operation Patagonia Express. What the hell is Patagonia Express? Anyway, this is where it gets me down here. Okay, more than 24 people have been arrested. 5,300 firearm components and firearms, and another part that says weapons and parts. So we don't really know how much any of it was. And I read this before, and there were 15 silencers. Now, you know these people don't know what a silencer is. So, and yeah, I know suppressor, silencer. The legal term in the statute says silencer, so it don't matter.
So if you own a suppressor, you're good?
Huh?
If you own a suppressor, you're okay?
Well, no. They're gonna still come for it. But, you know, people argue over that kind of stuff, and it's like...
all the time.
It don't matter. I'm like, you understand what I'm saying? Yep. Okay, then. Besides, I'm reading the story here. The story says silencer. 15 silencers, which I don't even believe anyway. 167 explosives. 156 handguns. 30,000 rounds of ammunition. Beginners.
I've got more of the explosives, ammunition than that.
Yeah, I don't see it. It's a pretty big story, but they have one rocket launcher and one hand grenade also. And I'm like, here, no, a mortar round and a hand grenade. Here
Those guys are just setting up for a good 4th of July. That's what they're trying to do.
I mean,
a mortar round? What are you going to do with a mortar round?
haven't you seen Saving Private Ryan?
You can slap it on a plate, man. 5 vehicles and $110,000 cash. Well, these guys were ready to party, man. But yeah, so we don't really know how much it is, but that's not the point. The point is, silencer's in the headline. Silencer is the story.
Because when have you heard...
In the last 50 years.
We've heard stories like this in the past, but they never included silencers.
A silencer.
Yeah.
No silencers.
Yeah.
You haven't heard of silencers till last month.
Yeah. And I'm telling you, that dude didn't have a suppressor, a silencer, or anything. There was no sound suppressor in that operation. That's BS. And you ain't heard nothing else about it. But now we're hearing it again all of a sudden.
Now they're smuggling
to foreign
smuggling
countries.
The evil silencers.
Yeah. We're going to see a foreign leader get assassinated that we really don't like in this country.
With a silencer.
Yeah, with a silencer that was stolen from America. Ooh, and it's going to cause an international incident.
And then here comes the UN.
To stop World War III, we're going to have to take those silencers. Watch them. Watch for another story to come out soon.
So go ahead and buy your silencers now.
Yeah. Well, funny thing is,
Flood the market.
People think they're just like they are on Hollywood.
Right.
They don't realize it just makes you sound like you're shooting a little bit farther away.
It's a gun safety. It's a hearing protection device. That's really all it is.
It should just be had. That's like they're trying to ban AR-15s. What do you have, 100 people a year dying from an AR-15?
Maybe, if that.
Yeah.
I mean, for God's sake, cell phones kill more people than that, man.
Boil your brain, man.
Yeah, texting and driving.
Hit that 5G service, man. We're all going to die.
We lose. This is what kills me with people. All right, we lost 50,000 people in the Vietnam War. How many people die on the streets of America? On the streets of America due to cars. And mostly alcohol, but due to cars. You take a wild guess, don't. No trick questions here.
More than 50K.
50,000 per year.
Oh, my God.
All of Vietnam, not that was no easy thing, but 50,000 people die every year on the streets of America. We got 100 people dying from ARs. We want to ban ARs. Come on, man. Come on. More people are falling down. More people are dying due to potholes in the streets from government not doing their job than are dying from AR-15s.
But they want the AR-15s, and now they want the suppressors.
So we should hang politicians is what we should do. Hit a pothole, run over granny, hang the politician.
You killed this. Yeah. You kill Granny.
Yeah, that's what they'll
outlaw politicians.
You kill Granny, man. We're coming after you.
Yeah, you can't kill Granny.
Ban politicians. I still think
maybe I've been rambling too much. Everybody's looking at me all glassy eyed.
No, we love your rants.
What are you doing?
We love your rants. The rants are awesome.
Well,
they are.
So we need to vote Vermin Supreme.
You was saying something about that.
Yeah.
Vermin
you don't know who Vermin Supreme is?
No.
I'm not sure.
You don't want a free pony?
Free ponies for everybody?
Oh, yeah. No, I don't know who he is.
The dude's wearing like an irrigation boot on his head.
The dude is awesome.
That dude is awesome. Yeah.
And what's his name?
Vermin Supreme.
Vermin Supreme. Like what? Ratatouille or what's his name? Master Splinter or some shit.
You've never seen him?
I haven't.
Oh, we're gonna watch a video here in a minute when we get done with this.
Vermin Supreme.
The Vermin Supreme, dude. He's freaking awesome.
It's yeah.
He gets points just for the name.
Yeah. Okay, we'll watch him here when we're done. So you got another story over there, Mr. Josh?
Yes, I do.
It's a long one.
This is a long one, so I'm just gonna kind of
just
blaze through it here. But basically, the headline is security officer shot and wounded a student during a school attack. Basically, what happens?
This was the STEM school.
Yeah, STEM school. Yeah. So.
What is a STEM school? I can't remember. I'm drawing a blank right now.
Science technology,
electronics, math, or engineer math.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, my son Parker, if you're watching, tell us what STEM is.
Obviously, we didn't go to STEM school. Oh shit, we froze up.
Did we?
You killed it, man. You broke it.
You're kissing the. Did we just do that?
I don't know. Yeah.
Just did it. No, we'll just keep going.
Okay. So basically,
less stress when you're not.
Yeah, there we go. Okay. Don't have an ape running the computer over here. So, in May, a guy went into a STEM school in Highlands Ranch, and
sorry, Morgan got a point there. Anyway, go ahead. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
So, I went in there, and looks like he. Okay, so two suspects went in with intent to shoot people.
Okay.
Apparently some shooting happened. A security guard at the school returned fire.
Now, they actually had a security guard?
Apparently so.
Or it was like a DARE officer or something, resource officer?
This was that school shooting that happened a few weeks back or 3 weeks back or whatever.
Yeah, he was not a deputy. He was a former sheriff's deputy and Marine, it says.
Okay.
He returned fire.
Did you say Marine assassin? Yeah. Okay. Wow. That's incredible. All right, go ahead.
Apparently what led up to this is the two guys that went to the school to start shooting apparently hung out in one of the suspects' home and used cocaine, then broke into a locked gun safe with an axe and pry bar and took 4 weapons.
But the weapon's the problem, right? The weapon.
Not the cocaine.
Not the freaking cocaine.
I feel like this is a flashback to like the early 90s. So yeah. Cocaine.
Eric Clapton.
They were coked out of their minds.
Silly youngsters. They take crocodile today.
They knew the school. They went into a door. They knew they would not be checked. They went into the classroom, pulled guns, yelled, "Nobody move," then opened fire. One suspect was tackled by students.
Wait a minute, they opened fire?
Yeah.
Okay.
The security officer apparently fired and hit a student and not the suspect.
Okay. Yeah, that's always my fear. So nobody got hit in this whole big old shooting with bullets flying everywhere?
The 11-year-old girl.
Well, that was the other story.
Oh, that was the other story. Oh,
Yeah.
this is.
Yeah, with the jogger.
I'm getting them all
neighborhood.
confused. Freaking long.
Freaking joggers. Pow.
Yeah. But okay.
So you for making me feel bad. Here's
Jog through my
one,
neighborhood.
one in the back.
So apparently they kind of go all over with this story. It's kind of haphazardly written too.
5K my ass.
I'm tired of this shit, man. Sorry, we doing personal jokes here.
But there were 2 people killed. The 2 suspects were charged with 2 counts of first degree
Oh, 2 people
murder.
were killed.
What about the security guy that shot the kid? Did he go to jail? He should have.
They're investigating the actions part
Come
of the
on, man.
security
Come on,
guard.
you don't believe in an
who
accident
worked
for no-
High
You a
Level Protection
libertarian,
Company.
man. Let people go.
No.
Let people go. No prosecution. It's an
If
accident.
he hit someone freaking around and killed him, he needs to be prosecuted. I would.
I'm not seeing where it comes straight out and says he killed him, but I'm
Well, it
guessing.
doesn't matter. He
Yeah.
killed him, hurt him, right? He should be punished.
He should be.
Shit, you had to send a dog bounty hunter after me, man. I'm gone. I see.
Anyhow,
I'll be in
that,
Mexico with a big sombrero on.
You'll never see my boudin balls again.
Gone, man.
that all relates back to you're responsible for every round that
Yep.
leaves your gun. So
Yeah.
you're in freaking Walmart and you pull your
I mean,
gun and you shoot someone else. Guess what? You be in trouble.
So 2 people died in this.
This was
We're
this.
making a lot of jokes. Two kids died, right?
You remember
I'm
this
sorry,
is this
kids.
is the STEM school. This is from like a month ago.
Yeah. And it
I can't
disappeared
keep up
from the
with it,
news like
man.
that.
It disappeared from the news because the freaking
Democrats told
security
me
guy
there's been
killed one of
5,000
them.
Yeah.
mass shootings this year. I can't keep track of them. Haven't you heard that?
What?
Democrats told me there's 5,000 mass shootings this year. So,
there's 5,000.
4,999 of them are planned by the Democratic Party.
yeah.
Oh, I didn't say that. Josh said it. He's a visitor
18-year-old,
to the show.
16-year-old, charged with 46 separate counts. I assume that's 46 rounds they put out there, including 2 counts of first-degree murder. 1 count of conspiracy to commit first-degree murder. 31 counts of attempted first-degree murder. Woo! They ain't never coming back, baby. And the charges including arson, burglary, theft, weapons possession, criminal mischief. Good God, I think they jaywalked on the way there, too. Interference with a school and reckless endangerment.
And cocaine use.
You know, no cocaine. no cocaine.
They let 'em off
That's
on
a
the
freebie.
freaking cocaine.
We're going to let the cocaine go.
They let him off on the cocaine.
It's like, look, you copped all these and we're going to let the cocaine go.
Go big or go home.
Ooh. One of the shots fired by the security guard wounded a female in room 106. So, wounded.
It doesn't matter. They hit her.
Yeah. She's,
Take his badge.
nah. She's, I can tell you what's going to happen. They're going to go talk to her. He's going to apologize and cry. She's going to say, I ain't pressing charge against him. I won't testify against him. Bang, boom, pow. And,
Done.
yeah, if they try and, they're not going to try to get him. I mean, they could ballistically, but they're not going to.
If I did it, I'd be in trouble.
Well, don't shoot people. See, that's the difference. I'm sitting here on radio all the time saying, I'm not responsible for my actions. You're taking full credit, man. I'm like, I'm going to do the best I can.
You're setting up for future.
Just in case there are any prosecutors
Tarver's over here.
listening.
Tarver's over here setting the table. He's gonna get in trouble. I got some podcasts you need to listen to.
Yeah, I don't see very well, but I have real good intentions. The security officer has not been publicly. I'm sorry, don't mean to, but I'm digging into this story. a
Oh,
little
go
more.
ahead.
Has not been publicly identified. However, 9 wants to know what state is this.
Wasn't it
Highlands
Colorado?
Ranch,
Colorado.
Wants to know before they have served in the United States Marine Corps from 2008 to 2012, deploying twice in Afghanistan. After his 4-year stint of active duty ended, he spent 3 more years in the reserve. Okay. They took the 4 weapons. They had 4 weapons, 3 handguns, and a rifle, as well as ammunition, and headed to the school. Good grief. Okay. I'm just beating it up now, but I'm trying to find some details on this. The younger suspect was super suicidal and wanted to get revenge on a lot of people. He don't sound super suicidal to me. You can take care of that at home.
He was calm. He was coked out of his freaking mind.
Coked out his mind. We're going to let that cocaine go.
The suicidal guy wasn't thinking clearly.
Obviously. Yes.
They just done lines of coke
One
off hookers.
Kindred Castillo died after he and his classmates rushed one of the two gunmen. Good grief, we got a hero in this thing. One of the students,
Yep.
Kendrick Castillo, died after he and a classmates rushed one of the gunmen and entered the school. Man, I tell you what, man, you don't ever want to be in a situation like that. God knows you don't want your child to be in a situation like that. But man, what else you gonna do? He went by. Much respect, man. Much respect.
Oh yeah.
Hat tip to you. And if it's my kid, I'm gonna tell him, man, run, because I don't want my kid hurt. But that's a tough one, man. That's a tough one. You rather live with your child, but if your child goes like that, man, good God, nothing but mad respect. Yeah. I mean, but still, it don't take away your grief. So, that's a rough one. Anyway, okay, that's about it. It's not giving a lot, so I'm still wanting to know, kind of how it laid out.
I'll look for more details for you.
It don't explain it that much, huh?
We'll find out where they bought their coke.
Yeah. Yeah. Don't you tell.
That's right.
Cocaine, and they just let the cocaine go. Charged them with everything they can imagine
except for
cocaine.
Cocaine and hookers.
Yeah, I guess it's what was it, Vegas or something? Colorado. Oh, it's Colorado.
It's Colorado.
Well, shit, it's probably legal. Everything's legal in Colorado.
There's a good chance. So
mushrooms are legal. Ain't mushrooms legal in Colorado?
Yeah, they legalized.
Let's go, boys. Let's get the podcast.
Ooh, let's get some mushrooms to do the podcast. That'd be.
Yeah.
We'll have Dean here, only sober one.
Oh gosh. So I think that's it, boys. That's it for today. Unless you guys got something pressing. You got something that you found deep down in your soul that we need to discuss on the podcast?
No, nothing there. It's kind of empty. No.
Tarver, you gotta have a soul. Gotta have a soul to have something in there to talk about.
No.
We work for the same place, so we don't have a soul.
I hadn't had a life.
You get him back at the end of your when you retire.
When I quit.
You don't get a gold watch, you get your soul back.
Nobody retires.
Everyone just disappears.
They work them to death. He was a good man. You get the email. He was a good man, but now we got extra work to do, so y'all take up the slack.
That's right. Anyhow, anything, Josh?
No.
Come on, man. You got something. You've been gone too long.
Yeah. Nothing. Okay, well, I'm gonna go to them.
I
we
will
almost
say.
forgot this.
I will say.
Okay.
I think we need to do another round of the hashtag crappy carry.
Let's do it.
Because did you get that picture I sent a couple months ago?
Probably.
At freaking Walmart in Nampa. My wife and I are walking along. My wife kind of looks at me kind of funny. She's looking at this dude in the other aisle. I look over and this dude has got an FN-57 pistol in his pocket.
Nice.
No holster, just in his pocket.
That's slick. I remember that picture.
And I'm just like, dude, what the hell? That's like a $1,500, $2,000 gun.
Yeah.
Buy a damn holster.
With expensive ass ammo is what stopped me from getting it. It's like, dude, are you kidding? All this specialized ammo? What is that? How much is that ammo?
I think it's like $35 for a box of 50 or something, isn't it?
I was thinking it was higher than that, but still, that's high.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, come on, man. You don't care, do you?
That's like, you're not my friend. You can't shoot this.
I'm trying to think if I recall. I was buying ammo the other day. I'm trying to think if I remember how much ammo was for that.
That's a dangerous round, too, man, because it's moving so fast.
Oh, yeah.
It's moving. Although, if you can get one of those Secret Service, what do you call the one that has the big mag on top? Yeah, fully automatic. That'd be sweet.
That would be cool.
You just pepper somebody to... Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so today's podcast was a good one.
Okay.
We kind of all over the board, like usual. Kind of a shit show.
That's what we do.
That's
what we do.
But that is what we do.
That's why we need those shirts with the poo emoji.
We do need those. We do need those. So, hey, if you like the show, you want to comment, you want to tell us that we suck, you want to tell us a story, you can call the podcast hotline. The thing is,
please call.
I think it still works.
We don't know.
We're not sure. The podcast hotline is 1-208-696-4397. That's 1-208-696-4397. You can leave a message there. You will not get a hold of me. You will not get a hold of a live person. You leave a message, and we will play it on the podcast, answer your question, or play whatever it is you left us. You can email us at patriotdefense13@yahoo.com. That's patriotdefense13@yahoo.com. You can even text me, or hell, if you want, you can call me. Area code 620-794-6223. It's area code 620-794-6223. Share the podcast with your friends. I know some are good, some are bad, some are really a lot of fun. If Dean's passing out Percocet before the show, they get kind of exciting. But share it with your friends, listen to it, like it. We appreciate it. And until,
One other thing. Why are you making all these phone calls? Do not forget to call the White House comment line.
Yes.
Area code 202-456-1111. Call during business hours of Central Time Zone. A person, you'll wait online. A person will take your comment and leave a comment for the president to back up off the Second Amendment. They do not take your name, they don't take your number, they don't take your email, they just want your comments. They take a collection of them, get a number, and give to the president. So call this, keep calling it, 202-456-1111. With this story coming out, I don't think the suppressor debate is gone away yet.
Call about the suppressors and demand that those kids get charged for cocaine use.
Yes.
Well, make that a separate call so you don't get don't tell them to back away from the Second Amendment attacks.
There you go. Okay, until then, we'll see you next week.